People are fully
What is up,
convinced
everyone? Welcome back. We are going to start You Don't Know Jack, this time with Gamer Grammy. She might actually beat me because she has tons of
and I hate
knowledge.
to toot my own horn, but
Tons of
oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go, that one's mine. Okay, you two, try and keep your eyes off each other and on the questions. Everybody's got their screws. If you think another player is clueless,
Whenever the
screw them
question
and make them
pops up,
answer immediately. If they miss it,
push the
you
one
win
that goes
extra
with it.
cash. And
the
our
wrong
wrong answer of the game
game.
is sponsored by
Kale Mart. If you find a single thing in our store that is not associated with kale, it's free. Kale Mart. We don't
Great.
even know what kale is, and we don't
They
care.
need to open up a store like that.
Find
The
the
toy
wrong
store.
answer associated with our
Anything that's not a
sponsor to
toy,
get yourself
it's
some
free.
sweet prizes
But
and
there's
bonus
nothing but
cash.
toys. Exactly.
And so it begins.
Get ready, time for question.
One.
Kicking things off, mail enhancement. Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple of years. Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Well, let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine.
Awesome.
What TV family is this Christmas card from?
Oh,
the
wait,
Greens,
crap.
the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? Player 2, what were you thinking there? Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar
the
White and their
Whites.
son Walt Jr. from the show
Oh,
Breaking
Walter
Bad.
White.
And I'd read you
Walter
the rest
White
of the
from
letter, but
Breaking
it's
Bad.
full of spoilers.
But I didn't
Player
get
one.
that. Wonder why.
Well, looks like you're not getting the green
the
this
greens.
time.
I wonder what's green.
Plenty of green soon with this brand
In the
new
Kale Mart.
Kale coffee maker from Kale Mart. Enjoy a piping hot cup of
Man,
kale
dude, that
in the
was like-
morning. Because apparently
Boom,
now
right
kale
there.
is the thing that everybody's talking about and eating, and you can't escape it, so you might as well just put it in your f***ing coffee. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats.
Starting off the game with 4,000, big one.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say
So now when I start sucking, I have a cushion.
Pucker up for positive feedback. What might you hear from a kingfisher that's fishing for compliments? So did anybody notice I just got my scales waxed? So did you guys see I'm wearing my fur differently? So how does everyone like my new gill tattoo? Or isn't anybody gonna mention my new feather do? Player 2, do something. Players 1 and 2, are you fishing for an insult? Okay, you're a dope. How's that? It's so obvious. A kingfisher is a
Crap,
type of bird.
I was gonna do
you know,
that
those
one.
things with feathers.
But then I picked scales.
Wow,
Feathers.
talk about a needy, insecure bird. Oh my god, it's been 15 minutes. Somebody tell me I'm handsome. Interns, somebody tell me I'm handsome.
You're handsome, sir. So handsome, Mr. Masterson.
Ah, let's never cut it that close again.
But I feel like Andrew would be like that guy, like, I need a compliment.
Up next, Lucy in the Sky with Rubles. And oh yes, it's a dis or dat.
Oh, you get the dis or dat.
Player 2, don't say I never gave you anything. Play this dis or dat and try to improve your score. I'm gonna read off 7 quotes totally out of context. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's something said by legendary pop star Elton John, or something said by Russian Prime Minister Vladimir
serious?
Putin. If
I
it
don't-
was
I'm not
said
gonna
by
know.
Elton John,
Why do I feel like
press the square
they're like,
button.
oh, man,
if it
the
was
old
said
person's
by
playing.
Vladimir Putin,
Give 'em
press
everything.
the circle
Like,
button.
I'm not gonna
Player
know
1. Select your answer before player 2, because if you get it right and player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash.
Great.
Cool, let's do it. I do like Britney Spears. I think she's cute.
Pick one. Your time.
I go to the gym. I swim daily. I myself know some people who are gay. I think happiness is love. I collect emotions. In America, I'd definitely be a Democrat. I'm 5'8". I'm deploying troops to your store.
Oh, you lost money.
Look, there's a lot of political turmoil in the world. We must trust Elton John's song, The Circle of Life. It's a simple philosophy that says this: no matter what happens, we can rest assured that one day, Vladimir Putin will be eaten by a lion.
Awesome. Hey, I didn't know what that song was about.
May I introduce I Hunger for Love. If each member of the Hunger Games love triangle brought something different to the relationship, which of these arrangements would actually result in Katniss catching fire? Katniss brings air, Peeta brings friction, and Gale brings time. Katniss brings friction, Peeta brings fuel, and Gale brings inert gas. Katniss brings heat, Peeta brings time, and Gale brings oxygen. Or Katniss brings heat, Peeta brings fuel, and Gale brings oxygen. Players 1 and 2, the so-called fire triangle outlines what is needed to start and maintain fire, which is heat, fuel, and oxygen. Remove one, no fire. But I'm sure you could get rid of Peeta and it would still be hot.
Wow, okay. I'm not a Hunger Games person, so...
And on its way, one show down, 14,312 to go.
Awesome.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
Question.
And I'll throw some extra roses at you for a right answer. Put these Broadway musicals in order of longest to shortest original runs. Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Rent, Grease, Spamalot. Spamalot, Rent, Grease. Rent, Spamalot, Grease. Or Grease, Rent, Spamalot. Player 1. Opening in 1996, Rent ran for 12 years. Grease opened in 1972 and ran for 8 years. And Spamalot opened in 2005 and had a 5-year run. That'll net you an extra grand.
Let's go!
Of course, none of these tops the musical Cats, which ran for 233 straight years. Hard to believe, but true. Good for them. Player 2.
I almost did that.
That was nice.
Almost.
That's round 1. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And I want to see some screwing. We don't want them getting rusty.
I want to see Why is this announcer Angel? I want to see some screwing over there.
Try this on for size. Chucky balls. I just love Chuck E. Cheese, especially those big ball pits with all the colorful balls that kids jump around in. So tell me this. Imagine, just hypothetically, that each color ball in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit were a different virus. When you dive in, which ball could you definitely not come into contact with? A ball that causes polio, a ball that causes herpes, a ball that causes rabies, or a ball that causes plague? Player 2. Player 1. Herpes, polio, and rabies are all caused by a virus. Plague is caused by a bacteria, so none of those virus balls could give you plague.
I just went with plague because the black plague and it's the worst.
But luckily not singing animatronic rodents like the ones you find at Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, anyone want to go to Chuck E. Cheese after the game?
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
How about leafy laughter? Imagine an episode of Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis being filmed with a set of 2 new freshly sprouted ferns. Based on the name for fern sprouts, what might be a better name for that episode? Between 2 saplings with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 pup shoots with Zach Galifianakis? Between 2 fronds with Zach Galifianakis? Or between 2 fiddleheads with Zach Galifianakis? Player 2. Player 1. I'm gonna vote die on this one.
Dang it!
Why didn't you pick this? A fern sprout is called a fiddlehead based on its
Who
shape,
knows
which
this?
resembles the
Who
top
knows
of, you
this?
guessed it, a fiddlehead.
Okay.
And like Zach Galifianakis, they take about 40 years to fully blossom.
Follow me down to the sea.
Next up,
Alright, here we go.
escargot for Margot. Okay, guys, I've got a theory, and I think it's pretty solid. Follow me on this. The movie Key Largo came out in 1948, and the next major Argo movie was Fargo. So there may have been a secret Argo embargo. Ergo, how long was the next Argo embargo between Fargo and Argo? 7
is
years,
he
12 years,
asking?
17 years, or 22 years? Player 1. Player 2.
17.
This would have worked. Fargo came out in 1996 and Argo in 2013. Ergo, a 17-year Argo movie embargo. And you know what never
What
went out of
is
style that entire
happening?
time? Cargo pants.
Nine. I love 9.
This one's known as To Be or Not to Be Arthur.
Hi, this is Corky. And how about them Golden Girls, huh?
Old man, what the hell are you doing? Get away from the microphone.
But I need to ask a question.
Oh,
Give me,
no. It's
damn
question
it,
time with
give me
old
that.
man.
Listen to me, you stupid old. Give it to me.
Ow!
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scooty up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Scooty up, do I forget.
Great.
All right. Just one question, and then you are out of here.
Okay, 2 questions, great.
One question.
All right, don't get your
So
panties in a
Andrew, like he has perfect hearing. He's like, 2
I'm
questions.
just trying to remember this one thing. I'm trying to think of this lovely singing gentleman. He was friends with those Muppet puppets, and he lived in Colorado. He talked to
Oh, no, I don't
God
know
in
that.
all those movies,
Wait,
and
what?
then he died in a plane crash. Now he's probably talking to the real God. Who the heck was that guy?
Okay, was it Engelbert Humperdinck, Jim Croce, Harry Belafonte, or John Denver?
Oh,
Player 1.
Crap.
Ooh, ouch. Player 2. Yes, old man, it's country folk singer-songwriter John Denver. You're talking about John
no.
Denver.
You look at me like I
I'm not
know that.
talking
You're like,
about
John
you
Denver,
are.
duh. Oh
Why
my
were
lord,
you trying to remember John Denver, old
$30,000.
man?
I wasn't.
What are you talking
my
about?
lord,
You just
she just got
commandeered this game to
$30,000
ask
off of
a
one
question
question.
about him. John Denver.
Never heard of him. Toodaloo, boy.
Ah!
If Grammy comes back.
Open wide for Menage a Treat. Who would not be invited to a Neapolitan threesome? Vanilla Ice, Strawberry Shortcake, the band Sexual Chocolate, or Liz Lemon? Players 1 and 2. Neapolitan ice cream consists of strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla, but not
Are you
lemon.
serious?
So Liz
So I
Lemon
just-
would not be
Okay,
invited.
great. I got it. I'll take it.
Remember, approaching a threesome is just like eating ice cream. If you go at it too quickly, you might damage the roof of your mouth.
Jack Attack time, baby. Now this could screw me
Step
over
right
because
up to the
Andrew's Jack Attack
when you
attempt
see 2 clues
almost
that
caught up.
match.
One
Press
question.
the X button. $2,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose
This
$2,000.
Jack Attack event will
And
probably be the most eventful
importantly,
because Grammy knows everything.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Watch this Peter
Watch
P.
this Peter
Who's
P.
the Peter P? Good luck.
I got you. Peter Pettigrew! Awesome. Oh my gosh, there's too many Peter P's. Got it. Crap. Oh crap, yeah, I know what it is. There it is, Peter Piper. Spider-Man. Oh crap. Oh, Peter Parker! Wow. Travis Basket. Almond Joy Maker. Oh, we just missed it. What's the other thing with Peter Peanut or whatever? Yeah, it was the first one. Dang it. I really hope Peter Pettigrew gets... Andrew, Peter Pettigrew's here. Harry Potter character... Oh, okay, I got it. Peter Potter? Really, Granny? Sure. Peter Pettigrew! Yeah! Are you proud of me? Chef of the game, burger time? Crap. Great. That was a guess. Nursery rhyme. Oh crap, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot.
Player one's got it!
Alright, so you got a shot at redemption.
Player one, you
do
put
two
player
episodes.
two in their place.
So-
Now let me put you in your place.
You don't know Jack! Alright, let's go. One more episode. One more of these episodes, not an actual
I
video
am
episode.
Cookie Masterson, and not to brag, but the cashier at Trader Joe's complimented me
can't.
on my choices today. Okay, I want you two to shake hands. Harder. Harder. There are your screws to get you started. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button.
I love how
If
the
they
only
miss it,
person
you
who
win extra
screwed me,
bonus dollars.
besides Dad for one time, was Andrew.
And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you
Wrong
by...
answer?
The Anti-Pedestrian Council. Hey, I'm trying to drive here. Is our motto.
Sniff out our sponsors'
The
wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a
Anti-Pedestrian
great
Council.
prize
Awesome.
and serious cash.
Alright,
we're
Andrew's taking
taking
Grammy
off.
spot apparently. For like 5 questions. We all know how slow you are. Andrew, mess up her score. I'm just kidding.
First on the docket, she mused me. If Taylor Swift broke up with every male currently in the world, about how many songs would she be inspired to write? 1.2 billion songs, 2.3 billion songs, 3.6 billion. Players 1 and 2. The world population is floating around 7.1 billion, of which 3.6 billion are males.
Hey, look at us!
That only gives her a few
Wow, Grammy,
microseconds
Angel's
for
already
each
doing way better than
relationship, but that should be more than enough.
Wow. I can't hit that, dude. I can't.
Why not try? This question got stuck in my teeth. Who's hungry?
Why is this a Japanese anime?
There's no problem with that.
I know,
Okay.
I'm joking.
This one's a bit violent. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so I won't shoot anybody until I see their pupils, their irises, their retinas, or their scleras.
Oh, crap.
Players 1 and 2.
What? It's not retina?
Next time, try this. Right, the white of your eye is
I knew it
called the
was iris,
sclera.
because that's the color. And I knew I
Don't look
wasn't
too long
pupil
at the
'cause that's
enemy's
black.
eyes, or you might just fall in love.
Dance with me, disco free.
We could do just harmony.
This one's called Cookie Masterson, the vocab guide. If Bill Nye the Science Guy learned nigh everything there was to know about science, what would be true of him? He would know nearly everything about science. He would know very little about science. He would know exactly everything about science. Players 1 and 2.
Nothing? Nah.
I now have evidence supporting my theory that you're not very smart.
Oh, get out of
Pay
here.
attention. Nigh means near or
Nearly everything?
The reason why Bill Nye doesn't know everything about science is because he refuses to accept
Bye,
the Cookie
Andrew.
Masterson
Way to do better than
unifying
Grammy.
theory of quantum mechanics as the
You got
scientific
one
fact
question
that it
right,
is.
you couldn't do
But
that.
I guess people fear what they don't understand.
All right.
Here's one I like to call
Later.
Your Mother Smells Like the Jungle. What are you most likely to see Tarzan scrambling to buy at the last second on Mother's Day? A banana bouquet for Coco, banana candies for Kala, banana perfume for Chim Chim, or a calendar of banana pictures for Abu? Player 2. No, Speed Racer, no! Player 1. Kala is the female ape who raised Tarzan in the jungle.
Yeah, that was
His
a total.
dad wasn't around much. He was too
You're
busy
Tarzan
sitting around
person.
patting his chest with the backside of his hand every couple of minutes.
5 All right, let's go.
May I introduce Obesity the Game? And it's a
geez.
this or that.
Oh, guess who gets the this or that?
Player 2, your score's looking a little thin. You take this one and try and fatten it up. I'm gonna read off 7 acronyms, and for each one, tell me if it's a type of healthcare plan or a type of video game. If it's a healthcare plan, press the square button. If it's a type of video game, press the circle button. Player 1. Try to lock in your answer before player 2, because if player 2 gets it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. All right, let's get started. HMO, MMO, PPO, POS, FPS, RTS,
Come on, I'm happy.
MOO.
Wow, you did
Well, you
amazing.
made it, but not in perfect shape.
Oh my
Kind of
God,
like
you did
having an
awesome.
HMO.
It's like still in the negative, but not as much. I mean, we're
I
both
can't
doing pretty
afford to
bad.
see a
this round.
doctor, so
Like,
I've just
like,
started
no one has broke
asking the
1,000.
12-year-olds I play
Well,
Call
no, we
of
both-
Duty
Andrew
against
and I did, but
online
then
for
we
medical
just
advice.
nosed
They said I
dived.
should go myself. They also called me an asshole, but my rash cleared up. That about does it for round 1.
Right?
Keep in mind, all the prizes are
Please.
doubled in round 2. And don't forget,
There we
the
go.
wrong
Handsome
answer of the
Game's still out
game is
there.
still there for the taking. It's
Anti-pedestrian
time.
council. Great.
Here we have Pussycat Control. Oh my god, my cat's poopsie and mayonnaise are driving me crazy. And what do I get from them? Nothing! If my cats were like the cat in the fairy tale Puss in Boots, what would they do for me? Grant me 3 wishes, help me kill a witch, impress my boss and get me a promotion, or help me break an ancient curse? Players 1 and 2? Interesting choice. I so wanted you to pick this one. In Puss in
I
Boots,
freaking
Puss
knew
makes
it. I
his
clicked it
master
and I
look
was like,
good in
that's
front of the
wrong.
king, which results in him marrying the king's daughter, becoming royalty.
Wow, we are
Why don't
both
you
in the
two
hole right
idiots
now.
ever do anything
But you
like
could
that for
easily come
me?
back
I
and
haven't
win.
had a promotion in years. I have not been stealing office supplies. Those are complimentary, damn it.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Coming up, that evidence was planters. If Mr. Peanut wanted to make some marzipan, which of his other nut friends could he grind up to produce the central ingredient? Mr. Hazelnut, Mrs. Almond, Miss Cashew, or Senor Brazil Nut? Player 2? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 1. Bless you.
Dang it!
Here's what a right answer looks like. Marzipan is a confection made from sugar, eggs, and ground-up Mrs. Almonds. Regular almonds work too. But Mr. Peanut would be found not guilty
know
because he's a
this.
total See, you thought I was gonna
Oh.
say nut, didn't you?
Like,
No,
peanuts and
it's
stuff?
nice guy. He's a really
yeah,
nice
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
No one would believe the murder thing.
Follow me down to the sea.
Let's try Where the Buffalo Foam. You know, I'm having a pretty good day, which means... Hello, Danny.
There we go.
Yep, there he is.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
I love these theme songs. They're
Billy,
so uplifting.
why are you foaming at the mouth?
I've got rabies and I've condidite you.
What? Stay away from me. Did you get bitten by a rabid animal?
Nady, which of these animal dites could not give me rabies? A beaver dite, a non-goose dite, a king cobra dite, or a badger dite?
Player 1, Player 2. Rabies only affects warm-blooded animals, not reptiles. Besides, you can't get diseases like this, Billy. You're made of wood.
Really? Then how did I get syphilis?
That's a good point. Player 1.
Dare your head insane.
Take a good look at Yoko Has No Remorse. What Beatles album am I describing?
Oh,
Could
come
it be
on.
Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, or Help? Player 2. ... dash 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 ... in Morse code is SOS, the International
Are you
Distress
serious?
Call. Of course,
Dang
if the Beatles
it.
ever got stranded, they'd need help from somebody, but not just from anybody, picky bastards. Player 1. You mean the album with the Beatles on the crosswalk? No. But you
The
can
wrong answer
gently
in the
bump
game.
crosswalkers out of your
Let's
way
go!
with a memory foam car bumper from the
Oh, geez.
Anti-Pedestrian Council. The Anti-Pedestrian Council. Because walkers. Am I right? Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied
Yes!
by an $8,000 cash
Let's
bonus.
go!
Have at it.
By the way, I had no. Oh, wait, do you know Morse code? Or do you know just that?
Take a stab at F this. How would you read comedian Will Forte's name if it were accompanied by the musical notation Forte?
Oh, crap.
Will Forte! Will Forte! Will Forte! Or Will Forte! Players 1 and 2. In music, Forte means played
Wow.
loudly. Unlike Will
Will
Forte's
Forte!
quiet and nuanced performance in his Oscar-nominated film
Did you
MacGruber.
guess or did you cheat? I shouldn't give her music theory lessons. Alright, so we know how to play
Welcome
this.
to the attack.
Right? Jack attack.
When
Okay,
you
go.
I see you
Here's
don't
the
need
hint.
me for anything. It's all yours. The Prodigy's son returns. They were prodigies in what area? Good luck.
Oh crap! Dang it. Are you serious? I know this one. Come on! Come on! Yes! Thank you! But who was faster?
Player 1 with the win! Player 1, you chewed up player
Okay,
2 in
so
that
let me
game.
just
Now
give you
spit 'em
a
out quick so you
give
can
everyone a
say,
synopsis. You don't know Jack! So far, I have won every single episode and every single YouTube episode. Against Dad, against you, and against Andrew. This reign cannot last for much longer. Dad said he's coming back in the next episode, and he is trained. He is coming back and destroying me, he says.
And
Now, is that true?
Wipe the floor with you.
So you're gonna join, come back again later, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 returners. Andrew said he's never playing this game again, so I don't think I'm gonna get him back. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.